Have you ever called someone mad as a hatter and wondered where that phrase comes from? It's not just a quirky saying from Alice in Wonderland. The origins are rooted in a real, disturbing phenomenon that plagued hat makers in the 18th and 19th centuries. Let's unravel the bizarre connection between hats, madness, and a dangerous chemical that changed history forever. Back in the day, making felt hats was a booming business, but the process wasn't as harmless as it looked. Hatters used mercury nitrate to turn animal fur into felt, a crucial step for those stylish hats. What they didn't know was that mercury is highly toxic. Over time, exposure to mercury vapors caused serious health problems for these workers, leading to some truly bizarre symptoms. Mercury poisoning didn't just make hatters sick, it made them act strangely. Symptoms included tremors, slurred speech, memory loss, and wild mood swings. Some hatters would even hallucinate or become paranoid. Their odd behavior became so common that people started associating hat makers with madness. This wasn't just a stereotype, it was a real occupational hazard that ruined lives and reputations. The phrase mad as a hatter caught on in everyday language, but it wasn't just a random insult. It was a direct reference to the visible effects of mercury poisoning among hat makers. The public noticed their strange behavior, and the phrase became shorthand for anyone acting irrational or eccentric. It's a rare case where a figure of speech is rooted in a very real, very tragic medical condition. Lewis Carroll's famous character, the Mad Hatter from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, wasn't just a whimsical creation. Carroll was inspired by the real-life hatters he saw, whose odd mannerisms and unpredictable behavior were well known. The Mad Hatter's eccentric Tea Party antics are a playful nod to the very real struggles of mercury-poisoned hat makers, blending fact and fiction in a way that's both entertaining and haunting. Eventually, the dangers of mercury became impossible to ignore. By the early 20th century, safer methods for making felt were developed, and mercury was phased out of the hat-making industry. But the damage had already been done for generations of hatters. The phrase mad as a hatter stuck around, a linguistic relic of a time when fashion came at a terrible cost to human health. So next time you hear someone say, mad as a hatter, remember the real story behind the phrase. It's a reminder of how language can preserve the hidden tragedies of history. The next time you see a top hat or read about the Mad Hatter, you'll know the dark, scientific truth behind the madness, and how a simple accessory changed the English language forever.